Hello learners, welcome to the certificate course on plagiarism and detection softwares using free and paid tools for research. So to give a brief about myself, my name is Emmy Grace. I am your course instructor and I am doing my PhD in community nutrition. And as we all know, plagiarism is a very important aspect when it comes to the research field. And there are a lot of penalizations as well as problems and issues which arises in a scholar or a student's life because of plagiarism. So in this course, we will be looking at certain free and Turnitin as a paid software to use for detection of plagiarism. And Turnitin software use will be done using hands-on as well. It is a recorded based hands-on training which you will get through this course. So before getting into this course, let us have a brief overview of all the contents and the number of modules we have in this course. So there are totally 10 modules, as you can see. The first one is the academic integrity versus misconduct. Then plagiarism, which is dealing with the types and the reasons. Plagiarism and intellectual output. Fourth is the plagiarism in the digital world. Fifth is about copyrights. Sixth is citation styles and skills. Seventh is on writing skills. Eighth is a certain online free plagiarism checkers. Ninth is the use of Turnitin and interpreting the reports, which is a hands-on module. And the last is the FAQs about plagiarism and detection tools. So now let us have a deeper overview of each module. So in module 1, which is on academic integrity versus misconduct, we will be talking about what is academic integrity, which highlights these 6 aspects, which is honesty, trust, fairness, respect, responsibility, and courage. And then we will look at academic misconduct, the consequences of misconduct, and certain tips you can use to avoid misconduct. In module 2, we'll be talking about plagiarism, its types and reasons. So we will talk about what is plagiarism. The 2 major types are direct and accidental plagiarism. Then few other types of plagiarism are contract cheating, the reasons, example, and consequences, collusion versus collaboration, mosaic plagiarism, its types and prevention, which includes the clone, mosaic, copy, paste, replace, and borrow template. And finally, the self-plagiarism with examples. In module 3, we'll be talking about plagiarism and intellectual output. In this, we will see the don'ts of writing to avoid plagiarism, the do's of writing to avoid plagiarism, what is intellectual output, the critical control points, detection of plagiarism, a few pointers under that, that is how do instructors identify that you have plagiarized, spot checking sources, Googling, searching for uploaded materials, and plagiarism detection services. In module 4, we will be talking about plagiarism in the digital world, which talks about the introduction, how internet affects plagiarism, that is through more sources available, faster tools for seeking information, easier ways to commit plagiarism, more plagiarism cases, and we will specifically talk about what is cyber plagiarism, the remix culture and plagiarism, which includes social media, search engines, Wikipedia, YouTube, and how plagiarism impacts the future of students and scholars. In module 5, we will be talking about the copyright issues. So what is copyright? What can be protected by copyright? What can't be protected by copyright? How long can materials be protected by copyright? What is the public domain? What are Creative Commons license? How to use copyrighted materials? And the consequences of using copyrighted materials without permission. In module 6, we'll be talking about the citation styles and skills. In this, we will see why we should cite, what we need to cite, what is common knowledge, certain citation styles, where should we cite, where to place the citations, and its corresponding references. In module 7, we'll be talking about writing skills, which includes quoting. So how many quotes can be used and how to quote properly. Secondly, it is paraphrasing, the use of paraphrasing, patch writing versus paraphrasing, and how to paraphrase through 5 steps. Then summarizing, and then note-taking skills, that is writing verbatim, paraphrasing while writing, or using an app. Module 8, we will be talking about the online free plagiarism checkers. First, we will see the difference between free versus a paid plagiarism checkers. Then we will talk about 10 most top online free plagiarism checkers, which is Scribbr, Qtext, DupliChecker, small SEO tools, pre-post SEO, Grammarly, Plagiarism Detector, checkplagiarism.com, search engine reports, and plagiarismchecker.co with its pros and cons. In module 9, this is the hands-on training, which is the use of Turnitin and interpreting the plagiarism reports. So why we use Turnitin, what can Turnitin do, what can't Turnitin do, the steps to upload the document for checking, interpreting the similarity report, that is assessing the similarity report, similarity index, match overview and breakdown, unaccepted matching text, and we'll also see the different highlights and all of that. And then comes the copied text, incorrect paraphrasing, how to improvise paraphrasing, and then goes to acceptable matching text, which is highlighted quotations. Then comes document flags, which is hidden text and replaced characters. So all of these you will find in your plagiarism report. So how you should interpret them and how you can rectify the plagiarism which has been detected in your manuscript, you will learn through this hands-on training in module 9. So lastly, in module 10, we will be talking about certain FAQs about plagiarism and detection tools. So with this, we come to the end of the overview of the certificate course on plagiarism and detection software using free and paid tools for research. So I will meet you in the course. Thank you.